Alright everyone, the Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2 just aired and it was very interesting. So I want to cover this Direct over the coming week. I would like to take a close look at the various aspects that we see here. So if you're interested in taking a look at that, I will be sharing my technical analysis on all of the various aspects that we've seen here, especially all the different games that we've seen. But it's about 1:30 in the morning at the moment. I've already pulled a number of late nights this week. So today I just wanted to discuss what I'm most excited about and what I see here as a developer. As a gamer, obviously, I'm absolutely enthralled by this. But as a developer, I have breathed a huge sigh of relief, and I'm excited most by the camera. This was one of my wish features, my dream features, and I did not actually think that Nintendo would execute on a concept like this. I didn't think they would implement it in such an excellent way. They're using existing technology to be able to filter out backgrounds and have characters be detected by the camera and be visible in-game. So it's doing real-time cutouts, as we see in, say, for example, like Zoom and whatever calls where they have technology that filters out backgrounds and you see just the people, the caller. And we see that being employed with this technology here, and I'm certain there will be some implementation of detecting body movements of hands and gestures and movements and motions, and if not, that's something that developers can implement. But I'm just enthralled by that. While I was watching this Direct, I was thinking of game concepts that would rely on the camera. Actually, for about a year in advance, I was just sort of loosely planning on game concepts that could potentially use a camera. What I like here is that the camera is portable. It attaches to the USB-C port. This means that you could take the Switch on the go, as it is a hybrid console. It is both, you know, a handheld and a home console, and you would theoretically be able to take the camera with you. I had been planning for years on game features that rely on taking images of your environment as a way to interact with in-game elements. And I can finally execute on those ideas. It was something that I really would have liked to have done with the 3DS, but my hands were full with 3DS development, and I didn't get to execute on those concepts in time. But now it's a new generation, baby. We've got a lot to work with here. Obviously, I'm excited about the power that we see from the Switch hardware, and this is something that I want to go over in detail, but we're at a stage now where I don't really need to explain. It's not that important for me to explain it anymore, because we can see games, you know, like Final Fantasy VII Remake running on the hardware, which was rumored for a long time. What I am very excited about is the chat functionality, being able to see other players' games and chat to other players, because I've already started thinking of multiplayer games where you need to see other players' games and you need to hear from other players. Maybe they have parts to a puzzle, or maybe there's certain areas in the game where you can enter a code and it generates a reward for you, some treasure, some materials, and if other players are playing, they can give you their code and that you can receive materials and in-game assets because you're playing with someone and they've given you their code. So you're playing your game, you can hit the button and say, you know, hey, Derek, are you playing right now? Can you give me your daily code? And then your friend Derek will say, yeah, my daily code's this, what's your daily code? And then that would be a cool usage of the chat feature, being able to play the game and just quickly talk to somebody or see what's going on in their game. And that sort of interactivity, I'm so jazzed. I'm so absolutely jazzed. But this also means that when the kits do become available to smaller studios, then I'll have to purchase multiple kits. So I'm just looking forward to however much that will cost. So it's really the camera. The mouse functionality is something that I've already been thinking of for a few months now. I've been thinking of a number of games that use both mice and the motion controls lifting up to sort of jump. I really want to use the haptic feedback so that when you're, say you're controlling something like, a ship, that sort of a hovercraft that goes over terrain, but then you can sort of feel the bumpiness of the terrain through the haptic feedback as you're controlling. And sometimes you need to jump and you lift them up, or you can sort of lift one up like that and to sort of do a spin. There's so many cool concepts that you can implement. I'm so enthralled by this. I'm just so thrilled. And I'm a little bit disappointed by the showing in seeing ports, but all the ports basically are just going, oh, it's the same game from some other console, but it's on the Switch too. Yay. That doesn't interest me at all. What sort of interested me was the what was it? Drag and Drive, I think is how they referred to the title, where you're using the Joy-Con 2 to navigate your character and play basketball and do cool tricks. That's interesting to me because it uses the unique features, and I would really love to see developers lean into the unique qualities of the Switch 2. Unfortunately, there wasn't really any driving force when it came to the Wii U to encourage developers to lean into the unique aspects of the console, and I would love to see developers just push their creativity to the limit. This is so fascinating to me. It's so interesting. I can't wait to see more and hear more. Again, I really have no interest in, third-party titles that are already on other platforms and then they're coming to the Switch and it's just a port. I don't care about those. You could play them anywhere. What I care about are interesting and creative concepts that can only be done on the Switch 2. And now, because of the camera, the portability, this chat feature where you can watch other players' games, and the Joy-Con 2 with the optical sensors. I'm not going to call it a mouse because it's more than a mouse. It's an optical sensor. But you have the haptic feedback and you have the motion controls. And I like that they showed you use the gyroscope and the motion controls so you can tilt. And I was trying to explain this 2 months ago, but I didn't really get my point across then. But they did an excellent job of showing that you use the motion controls to turn and tilt. You have motion controls, and a mouse doesn't have motion controls. A mouse doesn't have gyroscope. So those are unique defining traits that I just want to explore. I would love to get a Switch 2 kit as soon as possible because I've got like 12 ideas in my mind right now of just interesting, unique concepts that can only be possible on the Switch 2. This is thrilling to me. This is so very, very exciting. So, okay, I am very busy with my work right now. I'm finishing up development on Silver Falls Undertaker's Ultimate Collection, which includes Sapphire Cove. It's a spin-off series to Silver Falls. Silver Falls is Nintendo exclusive, and I've just had countless thousands upon thousands of people sending messages and asking for Silver Falls on other platforms. Silver Falls is staying Nintendo exclusive for the time being, but I still wanted to be able to at least take people's feedback and requests into consideration. So Sapphire Cove will be a spin-off series that still can draw from the lore and the story of Silver Falls, which people absolutely love. They just tell me that that's just their favorite thing. It's just getting lost in the lore of it. So Sapphire Cove I will be able to bring to other consoles, and that will be launching alongside Silver Falls Undertaker's Ultimate Collection. So I'm working very hard on that. It's 1:30. I've got to get some sleep. I got to wake up and get straight to game development, and I am absolutely ecstatic right now. I would like to discuss all of these things throughout the week, so please look forward to that. But I do also want to maintain, because I know that not everyone is that interested in the Switch 2. I know that not everyone wants to hear about it, so I will increase my uploads just for a little while so I can still keep up variety in my content. I know people enjoy all the different videos I do. I want to keep up the funny comedy stuff, and I don't want to do stuff that's only related to Nintendo. So I hope you understand I will be increasing my upload frequency for the next week or two, just so I can get the content out that people enjoy. I know people really like the funny comedy skits that I do, and just the chill random videos. So thanks very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching the direct. I sure as heck did. This was very exciting to me as a developer, seeing this. So, and the GameCube, rockin'. That is rockin'. Take care, everyone. I'll see you around. Bye.